We live? We live? My friends, sorry, I jumped a chord on you.
All good.
Let's zoom in. My friends, happy Tuesday here. I'm really pumped to have my friend Rohit here with me. And we met at NAMM because he is a PRS Pulse artist. And so we got to watch Paul speak together, and we sat in the audience and really got to connect and talk. And so when we came out with the teleport, he was one of the people I wanted to send the teleport to. So I talked him into coming on here tonight, and so he hasn't messed with it at all. We're going to kind of guinea pig it, and so this is a great opportunity for everybody watching to, one, get to know him. He's an incredible player, a super nice guy. Two, get to see what it's like to learn how to use the teleport from scratch. And then three, ask any questions you want, and we'll kind of see how it goes. So, dude, thanks for being here.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate that. Yeah.
All right, so I have my teleport here. Oh, by the way, his links are in the description. Both him and his band are both in there. And so we'll talk about that in a second. But, all right, so you haven't messed with your teleport at all.
I've just registered it, and I have the app. That's it.
Zero.
Zero. Yeah.
Okay, here's what we're going to do first. All right, I'm going to make, let's spread this out. I am going to make that exact same loop that I was just kind of playing, right? So basically what I'm playing here, everybody, is I'm essentially doing what is like an E9 to a D9, but I'm putting the fifth in the bass. So that makes it like a B minor sixth, right, to an A minor sixth, that kind of vibe, right? So I'm just gonna move in between those two chords. So I'm gonna find a groove here. Yeah, we'll just pick that one, right? Now, if you see, because I know you haven't used your teleport, I'm gonna start on track 1 here.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna change the BPM or anything. I'm just gonna figure it out at this beat, right? So. All right, so now I just made that. Now I'm going to send it to you.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to send it to you first. So here's how it works for everybody wondering, and you get to check it out too. So if I go to the My Pedal screen, I will see all of the songs that are on my pedal. This one is currently called New Song 15. So I'm going to change this to Rohit in all caps. I'm gonna select guitar and public, and I'm gonna upload it. And you'll see on the pedal it is starting to upload, and on the app it's starting to upload. Shouldn't be too long because it's only 12 seconds. Let's say hi to some people while we're in here. Luke Sprayfry, good to see you. I just saw you a minute ago. Charles, good to see you. Mr. Tonic, always a pleasure. Roblox Games 35, welcome. Andy R. Okay, they're saying you need a little more volume. I suspected this.
Okay, let's try it.
But I think the microphone too, or maybe just talk more straight into the microphone.
Okay. Hello. Is that kind of helping a little bit more?
Yeah, that'll definitely do it.
Okay.
Alina, good to see you. Cashew, good to see you. All right, so Rohit.
Yes, sir.
If you go to the app, go to the feed,
Okay.
and the very first song, you'll see what I just made.
Okay, should be when I see
Yeah.
the top, right?
And you could press play and make sure it's it.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I got it.
All right. So just hit the button directly to the right of it that looks like a pedal to download it to your pedal.
Okay. Yep.
Is
I
it
see
downloading?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Isn't this crazy?
Yeah. Damn. Wow. Okay.
I know. It's something you haven't done before.
Yeah. No, I'm used to like the 15 million years of Dropbox and all the other Exchange things where it's like, oh man.
I know. We're trying to get rid of all that.
Yeah. Bounce this, bounce that. Nope.
Yeah. Clifton, something bluesy. Andy R, thank you. CGC Urano, howdy. Good to see you. All right, so did you get it?
Yep. I see it on my thing too.
So hit the middle play button.
Okay. Yeah.
Isn't that wild? All right, so press stop. Now let me zoom in on this pedal so everyone can see. All right, so this is my teleport, but he's got his own at his house, right? Do you see all the inputs 1 and all the output 1 on your end?
Yeah.
Okay, so right now, the track that I made is just on the first track. It's a 4-track device, right?
Yeah.
So, check this out. Just twist your track knob and move down to track 2.
Okay.
Now, when you record, you will be recording on track 2. So, why don't you, before you record, just hit the play button and let it play for a while and figure out what you're going to do. And when you're finished, press the middle button again to stop it.
Okay. Yeah, mess around a little bit with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Nice.
That goes
Okay.
in there.
By the way, my friend Jack joined us. You say hi, Jack?
Hi, Jack. How are you?
All right. So his name is Rohit. He's a very good guitar player. Okay. We're gonna let him record something. All right. We're gonna and then he's gonna make it, and then he's gonna send it to it, and he's gonna send it to our teleport, and then we're gonna hear him here. You believe that? Okay. Let's do it. All right. So let's go back to this. So when you're ready, right? Hit the record button, and it's going to give you a count in. Okay? Now, each track is it can be its own length, which is a multiple of the underlying loop. So you can go for as short as the loop or as long as any multiple of the loop.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Go for it.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Did that save or?
So, did you hit the center button?
I think I did. Yeah.
All right, so that's fine. So let me just, so for everybody watching, we made the left foot switch a dedicated record start and stop button
Okay.
because it makes it like a precision looper. Like it doesn't have a tap or double tap or a hold or whatever. So if you pressed play, you just stopped the whole thing, but it still captured it. So just press play and we'll see what it got.
Alrighty.
Simple, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now, if you wanted to add an overdub, each track has unlimited overdubs, okay? Or if you wanted to add a second part, like, actually, you know what? Why don't you send that back to me?
Yeah, I
So-
was thinking that. Yeah.
Yeah, so pull out your phone,
All right.
and if you go, here, I'll zoom in on mine so people can see it. But if you go to the app, if you go to the My Pedal screen, again, yeah, you'll see a whole list of songs.
Yep.
So Rohit, just hit the top one, right? Hit upload.
Okay. I see track one, a bunch of menu stuff. Do I just?
Yeah, so what that allows you to do is choose your instrument if you want to let people know what instrument is on what track.
Oh, perfect. Sweet.
So just you were on track 2, so you can add guitar on track 2. And then make sure it's public
Yep.
and hit upload.
There we go. And I see it upload on the thing too. Nice.
Yeah. All right. They want to add bass. All right, I will add a little bass. Yeah, Jack looks a little tired. Jack, here. Let's talk to him while I get a bass. What do you think, Jack? Were you a little scared over there by yourself? Yeah? You want me to come over with you? All right, you got to give me like 5-10 minutes, though, okay? Do you want to sit right there on the couch? Okay. Yeah, so for anybody that doesn't know, I have a million children. I have 4 boys, and so there's always there's always an interruption and things happening here. So
All good.
okay,
Alrighty.
so you sent it back.
Did it go through? I think it says network request failed, but I don't know if that changes it, does it? Or if it went through to
Well, let's see if you're on the feed here.
you? Okay, I hope
Did
so.
you get a success message?
On my teleport, I see my name on the track.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you. So I'm on the feed.
Perfect.
And so everybody looking, you can see I'm on track 1 and he's on track 2 now. Isn't that crazy? And yes, everybody right now, if you don't have to have a teleport, if you want to listen to what we're doing and download these songs and be a part of the community, just search teleport on Guitar Gate Labs on the App Store, whether it's Google Play or Apple, and you can download it for free, make an account, and you can do this with us. All right, so now I am going to hit download. And now if you look at my pedal, you'll see it's starting to download. So this is how songs can be made asynchronously, and hopefully it is not lost on you guys out there that like it really wasn't hard to make it in time, was it?
That still blows my mind that it's this instant now. My God.
Yeah. But also that just like loops can be hard to make and like have it actually like sync up. The fact that we can do it with multiple instruments separately is really something. All right, Jack, how we doing over here? Good. All right. Dizzy Dad, yes, the app is pretty badass. I'm glad you like it. Curtis. Yes, so Charles is a very active member on the community. Charles, I love what you and Mark are making together, by the way. I've talked to Mark, and so we're actually in the process of giving everybody their own like private group to invite people to, so stuff doesn't go right on the feed. And he was just like, dude, I'm going to invite Charles. Like, I think we're really clicking. So like, that's what it's all about. Oh, good to see you, my friend. All right. So I got it. So I can listen to these two, right? Now I got to make sure my inputs and outputs are the same here because I moved it. All right, so. All right, I'm going to go add some bass here. Let's listen for a little bit. Oh, I'm in drop D. It's all right. I'll just do it in drop D. That's fine. Something like that. Whatever.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, I dig it.
All right, let's double check here. Keep forgetting I'm in a different tuning. By the way, if you saw me just do that, if I make something and I'm like, oh, I want to get rid of it, I just press and hold the center button and it clears. Now, something I want to point out to everybody, and I'm going to zoom in on this screen here. If you'll notice, the first track is half the length of the next two tracks. So he and I both made these additional tracks twice as long as the first one, and you can visually see it too. See how this one's already halfway through? All right. I think that's pretty sweet, actually.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna exit my solo layout, and I'm actually gonna remove that from the stage. Actually, no, add it back in. All right. So now I'm gonna upload this again. And how about this? Hey, Charles. You want to add a lead on here? Charles probably has his pedal with him. Charles, if you have your pedal with you, see if you can add a part in track 4.
Oh, that's oh yeah, because that way everyone's just kind of. Oh,
It's all the same, right? All right. So now, wait till I upload it first. All right. So I'm gonna give a little title: bass plus guitar, so he knows it's a separate one. Public. All right, hitting upload. Or did I not hit upload? Did I miss it? There he goes. It's uploading. Okay. I'll remove this. So, it's pretty rad, isn't it?
It's so instantaneous in the fact that it's crazy because it's like you're right here.
And it's in time. It's not like we're sending a bunch of stuff that's like out of time that like we have to go and fix. Like it's in time.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part. All right, did Charles respond here? Well, so are these published to a room that members have access to? Yes. So anything that you make public is on the app, and it's public, and it's free, right? So even right now, if you don't have a pedal, you can go and download these tracks that we're making. But if you want something to be private, so if Rohit and I just like want to send stuff that's back and forth to us that doesn't go out in the world, you can make it private, and we can just send it to each other. So the choice is yours. Glad you dig it. All right, look, Charles is going to cook it up. I'm going to try to add a line on track 4 just a second. All right, while he's doing that, this is a good time for you to promote yourself.
Sure.
So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about who you are, where you are, what you're doing. Again, his links to his personal Instagram and his band are both in the description. The floor is yours, my friend.
Absolutely. Thank you, Michael. First off, really appreciate it. And also big congratulations for the teleport and everything. I think it's really cool.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Seriously. And well, I guess music-wise, recently, as you know, graduated from Berkeley and that kind of thing, and I moved out to LA just this last month. So I've just been trying to like get out here, play more, get plugged in, do the whole thing out here. Been at Pulsars at PRS. That's how you and I met for the last 5 years. Met Paul a couple of times through that. I play with the band In Fierce. It's like an alternative progressive rock band I made with some friends at Berkeley, and we mix a lot of I think like bands now do a lot. The way I like to sum it up in this case is like if you combined maybe Alter Bridge, Carnival, and Tool into one band with some microtonal stuff on top of that. And we're a lot more than that, but I just
That's
like
a hell of a description, though.
I know, it really is. It's just like there's so much in it, and now it's like we've hit this point in music where where genres are now being questioned as to what is what. So now I just tell people sounds of things just to know, okay, you kind of are there. I can kind of see it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that sound from that. And yeah, besides that, I'm also a student of Guitar Prasanna, a lot of the Indian stuff that we were talking about. So he and I released music together under that medium. And I guess visually the way I describe myself is more like a hard rock and metal guitar player with a flip-on traditional Indian South Indian music on the guitar as well too. So it's sort of like my two sides of what I kind of do. Yeah.
Yeah, and you play all kinds of wild stuff. Like I've only been following you for a little bit, but the stuff that you post on your Instagram blows my mind. Like, I would encourage each of you out there to check it out, for real.
That means so much, man. You have no idea. Thank you so much, really. And you too. I'm blown away even now. Even earlier, I was like, there's no way that came out of that just that fast. I was like, damn.
Hey, they're saying they really can't hear you well. Can you try to get right up on your microphone?
There we go. That should.
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm trying to like balance between the screen and the mic, trying to make sure the mic doesn't fall off, but it should be a lot
Yeah,
better
or maybe
now.
just bring the gain up on your mic a shade.
Yeah, let's try that out. Okay. Should be better now? Hello? Is it better now?
Yes, it seems better to me.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do my best. I just don't want things to fall on me. That's the only goal.
Yeah. Hoffy, good to see you. Yes, thanks for everybody that has purchased a teleport and has taken a chance on trying something new, sight unseen. Everybody that ordered in this recent pre-order, a lot of the pedals are already going out, and so I'm excited to see all the activity. And I just really want to say thank you. For anybody out there, if this is intriguing to you, you can go to teleport.guitargate.com and you can buy a teleport if you want. But what I would really encourage you to do to start is to just download the app for free. You know, if you just, again, search Teleport by Guitargate Labs, or even simpler, if you go to teleport.guitargate.com, mods, if you wouldn't mind putting this in the chat, /onboard, you'll have a link right there to both iOS and Android. All right, so we are waiting for Charles here.
That's good. I also want to share actually. So before
Go
getting
for it.
onto this stream, because like I remember you had called me earlier, and I was like, I do want to do this. Let's make the most of it. So I got like a little shout out to my homies, Nikki Page and her studio, Club Malibu, for helping me out with like this thing super fast. Just
Dude.
want to give a quick thing to them. So yeah, but yeah.
Love it. No, I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
Uploading now, he says.
There we go.
So this is going to blow your mind. So like for everybody watching, like hopefully now you can really tell that it's like not fake.
No, it's mind blowing, man. I truly I've had people ask me about it. Like even now, when I was like kind of people were asking me questions on the thing as I was bringing it in. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be something. It's gonna be a hit for sure. So,
All right, so he's up. So check it out, guys. So I go on the app, and again, I'd encourage you to download the app. You can see Charles Barkley, the basketball player, added in track 4. Let's listen to hear what it sounds like. Come on, play. Why the hell aren't you playing? Let's refresh. This is damn Android phone. Is it playing on yours?
Nope, I'm not hearing it yet.
No. I mean like on your app.
Oh, okay.
Because you didn't download it yet.
No, I need to get that.
I have to reopen my app. Mine's glitching.
Okay, yeah. Let's see if it goes from mine. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Charles.
All right, so now download it to your pedal
Okay.
so we can have Charles on the pedal. Charles, that sounded good.
Yeah, well done, man.
I love that move. That's a good one. What's that? That. Something like that. All right, did you get it?
Almost. Yeah, it's still downloading onto my thing. I think after that, because even my guitar.
Charles, no, man, you're good, dude. You had some good lines there, dude. You're. I appreciate you doing it on the spot, man. This is great.
No, that's sweet. Yeah. No, but that's like the cool thing too. I feel like because people are like, hey, let's jam or let's meet up and that kind of thing, and then you spend most time just like doing bug fixes and latency, this kind of, and then you're like, and people stop because they're like, yo, I've been working this bug fix for the next 2 hours,
Dude,
then yeah.
how? Yeah, that is the point of the thing. It makes it fun to give it a shot. Yeah, but dude, how true? I was just talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he was just like, if you're busy and you have an hour, right? Maybe 20 minutes of your hour is spent actually playing. Like 20 is setting stuff up, is messing with, and getting it to work. And then you might record something for 20 minutes, and then you're messing with the files and Dropbox and everything else. Like if you have an hour, a third or less of it is actually playing.
Yeah.
Especially if you're trying to do something with someone else and they send you a file and you drop it in a DAW and whatever, and then you got to find the right thing. We're trying to remove all of that, so it's just like, oh, I text you a link and then it works. All right, did you get it?
Yep, I see.
All right, press play.
That's sick.
And there you have it. We just teleported. I encourage people to use it as a verb, right? Just like, you can't be there, just teleport.
Yep.
But like, you've never used it before.
Nope.
You've never jammed with me or with Charles before.
No.
It's been 32 minutes. We're also taking the time to describe every step of what we're doing. And we've just made a 4-channel, 3-instrument, jam track, a progression. And we're each in 3 completely different locations. That's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough of me trying to pitch the teleport. It's sweet, and man, I would love to hear your initial like what you think you might use it for, or like what it makes you think of as far as like use cases like in your life, like what, now that you've used it once, like what pops into your mind?
Dude, that's a great question. Especially now with I think there's the jump into my career in music, and you have to you meet a lot of people, you talk to a lot of people. Now, of course, with the internet, that's been around for a while, so connectivity is like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And I think the hardest thing that we've been to try and do, especially going forward with like music and collaborations, is the time in between getting things together. Like the record I sent you, Unearthed Prophecy, or the Nakshatra thing. That whole record, as organic as it sounds, was done completely remotely. And I was banking on the risk and fact of, hey, will I get something that both you like and I like and that we can put out together, along with our lives and responsibilities that kind of come with it.
Yeah.
What I like about this is it takes a lot of that time and guesswork away, because it's like being in the room with somebody, and people have times and schedules, all kinds of stuff, and sometimes it's easier to like track the thing itself than to like organize your life to get it to where you have to track it for somebody else.
Exactly.
And that's really shouldn't be the hard part. You should be focusing on, because sometimes when I get for sessions or that kind of thing, I'm like, it's not like, can I do it or can I not play it? It's always, I don't think I can make it. I don't think I can be there for it.
Right.
Because everyone's capable. So why are you trying to cut that out? So I think this thing kills that question of can I make it? Now it's like, I'm only stopping with how much time can I get onto what I need to do? Where
Yeah.
It's a track, it's a sending part, you're transferring something, and you're keeping that synergy going. And I think that's lost a lot of times with like virtual sharing the music. I think there's a whole art to like the patience of that, but there's nothing like the energy or the collaborative effort that comes with something going right back and forth. Because that's how all the bands did it, and we want to, and that energy worked out just great then. So why not now? So,
Dude,
yeah.
I love hearing this. And again, I know you haven't done this, but let's say you do want to take something you made and put it in a DAW and produce it. Just hit this button right there.
Oh damn.
Try it on your app. Like, go to the last one
Okay.
and hit that little zipper button. It looks like, it's a a file archive.
Okay.
And then you can either copy the URL or download the file. And then what you'll get, you don't have to do it now on the stream, but if you did that, what you would get is an archive, like a zip file. You uncompress it, and then you'll get a folder for each channel. And
Oh, yeah.
each channel, include, and you can just text that to somebody. So you can just text it to your producer, right? So like, you guys can come up with a riff or whatever, like whatever it is, and just text it to whoever's doing the producing. But the point is that you'll get a time-synced, uncompressed WAV file for each channel, including every overdub. And you just drag and drop into the DAW, and it is exactly the same as if this was plugged in, like in that studio there. So you can run it through different amp modelers. You can do whatever the hell you want to do with it. It's the same thing, but it's in time, and it's uncompressed. So it sounds like you guys are playing together. So I love that you think it would be useful and helpful for you, because that's really the goal behind all of this, is to try to get people to just get past all the bullshit and just play faster and just use it and just make stuff, and not spend time setting everything up. And you need this big giant workstation. Just like everyone has a phone, everyone's got a pedal board, simple.
Absolutely. I think the craziest thing with this too is, I'll be closer to Mike, but it's like, even now as I'm thinking about it, with file exchanging and with different time codes and DAWs and all this kind of stuff, there's so many moving parts. You know what I mean? Here you get rid of most of that. It's as streamlined as it needs to be, and I think that now it's almost like with this, I guess, the attention span of people for inspiration and people want to keep doing things. It's like you want to kind of keep that momentum going. And if your next thought is file sharing, that just kind of kills it right away. So this thing, I fully endorse this, man. I mean, it's incredible. It's seriously, congrats again, man. I really think it'll be a game changer for all that's going to come forward. Yeah.
Dude, thanks for being a guinea pig and coming on here and not knowing anything about it, and how to use it, and making a song here in real time with two people you've never played with before.
I love it.
All right, so let me make sure, if anybody has any questions, anything else you want us to talk about, now would be a really, really good time. Let me just check. So Kelly, pretty impressive. Man, I appreciate it. So will any DAW plug into it? Could I track my eDrums? So DAWs don't plug into it. You export the files. This, it's not on the, I don't know why I'm pressing it thinking you can see it, but this thing is like a Google Home. It's a Wi-Fi device. So this is not hardwired into any kind of computer. Whatever you make immediately goes in the cloud, and then you can text it, email, whatever, to anyone, anywhere, and then they can download those files and drop into any DAW, anytime, anywhere. So you don't need to do that. As far as eDrums, absolutely. So what I like to do, and I'll show you. I'll bring this in. What I like to do when I want to make my own beat and not use one of these beats, so I'll go to make a new song, right? I'll put a metronome on, right? So like I'm just hearing this. Actually, I don't know why that didn't, oh, I know why, because I have it on too. Right? And then what I will do is I will record my electronic drums to that click. So it'll give me a count in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Start recording, right? Start recording. Make my beat. You know, you can use your keyboard, you can use your Ableton, you know, you can use your, if you actually have V drums, whatever it is, and then you make that, and then when you want to play it back, check this out. If I press and hold the right foot switch, it turns the drums off. So now you're going to get anything you recorded without the click in there. So there you have it. That's how you use it with the drums. And again, you know, it'll be in time because you're recording to a click. Good. You got it. Excellent. Curtis, you got it. Excellent. They keep saying, why don't you speak into the microphone? We'll get it figured out for next one. You know,
Yeah.
it sounds okay. I just think I'm so much louder. But it is what it is. All right, last one here. Can you punch in on the fly for solos without the track restarting? Absolutely. So, if I go back to, well, I didn't download, here, I'll just show you. So I didn't download his, Charles's track, right? I could, but I'm not going to do it again. So like if I'm just listening to this, right? And I want to jump in, right? What it's going to do is this fourth one, any of them, can be any multiple of the previous underlying loops. So anywhere I jump in, it's going to immediately just, there'll be space up until the point that I hit record, and then it'll start. So if I hit record, and so if I hit play, right, and I hit record, right? I just jumped in there. I didn't have to start and stop, and now it's going to be a little bit of silence, right? Because I didn't start recording yet, and then when I jump in, right? So yes is the answer to your question. And then if I wanted to add an overdub at any time, I could just since there's already a track, I can just add an overdub like that, right? Right? Whatever. And if I want to undo or redo my overdub or clear, you just press and hold, whichever one you want. So yes. Yes. So this is my favorite part of the pedal. So yes, it's an amazing looper. Yes, it is like kind of like a wireless interface DAW, if you will, a Wi-Fi thing. But the best part for me as someone who live playing has always been the thing that speaks to me the most, and moving air with people, is that it is a absolutely incredible router. So like when I'm off this stream, right, and I want to practice this, I will take the first track, which has guitar on it, and I will put it to my Friedman. And then I will take the second track, which has a different guitar on it, and I will put it to my MT-15. And then I will take the drums and the bass, and I will put it in my bass amp. And I will press play and crank it, and the place will shake, and like the air will move, like Charles and Rohit and myself are here together in the room, and that is very, very cool. So that's my favorite part, is like being able to route things to different amps and play with them live is like it's cooler than everything else. It's like if all of us practice to jam tracks, right?
Yeah.
And we put the headphones on or we play them out of our monitors. It's an order of magnitude. It's 10 times better than that. To play now you have to have all the different amps, obviously, but if you do, I mean, it's like it's full band jamming at your house. Joseph Price, can vocals be added? Yes, of course. You can plug anything into the back of it. It doesn't have XLRs, but one, we're planning on making an adapter so that you can use it. But two, if you already have a mixer, or you already have an interface, or you already have an XLR adapter, if you have anything like that, right, you could record drums with 16 microphones and then just take the output from the mixer and put it in here and capture it. You could capture whatever you want. And can members produce a complete song in 4 tracks? Well, we just kind of did today.
Yeah.
I'm trying to download the app from the Play Store, but it's not popping up as an app. Here, it's called, here, just do this. Go to teleport.guitargates.com/onboard. I put it in the comments. Okay. Let me get rid of this. All right. Rohit, thank you for doing this.
Absolutely, you're welcome.
Dude, it is really great to get to know you a little better, and hopefully we get to play more. And I'm so glad that you got one of these, and so now we can go back and forth and not be like the pressure of on camera. You know, we can actually take some time and try to figure something cool out. And so thanks again, man. I really do appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for having me. It's an honor, really. Thank you.
And it's my pleasure. And one more time, tell people where they can find you.
Yeah, just find me on Instagram. You kind of see the name on the tag right there, but Rohit H. Sivaram. And yeah, and my band In Fierce, just look us up, and yeah, I'm mostly on Instagram, but yeah.
All right, and the links to those are in the description. Thank you all for tuning in on this Teleport Tuesday. We're going to try to do this every Tuesday. I'm going to alternate between having guests and inviting you all on camera. And hopefully you watched this and found this intriguing, found this interesting. And if you have the app, hopefully it makes you play something a little different today that you otherwise wouldn't. So I wish you the best of luck. Thank you to everybody that has a Teleport and that has been supporting this new endeavor. And I can't wait to hear what we make with it together. I love you all. Take care, and I'll see you soon. You hang tight.